Right, good evening guys. Welcome to round 2, Super 2 Group A, live from the Red Bull Ring. Starting out tonight as usual, we've got our support category, the Soda Wars BMW series we have been going for the last couple of races. Looks like it's a almost full grid tonight, and these guys will be running around the short track at the Red Bull Ring. We'll go through our runners tonight. So far we've got the Cyborg leading the way in the Sprite BMW. Beautifully presented car, that one of my absolute favourites. Crunchy Dip's got Dr Pepper up towards the front of the grid again, good to see. It's the one that nobody really likes to drink, but it always seems to be a pretty quick race car in the hands of old Crunchy Diff there. Knuckles is in, driving, representing Tasmania in the Cascade car, Lyman Soda, the little Tassie battler. Cool Pro, LMP Pro, he's flying the New Zealand flag tonight, guys. That's what we want to see. Okay, I'm going to have to try and figure this one out. I'm just going to call him... I can't pronounce what that actually says. Mountain Dew anyway. Nice to see. Okay, he's in 6th position at the moment. Black Hammer. I think he might be one of the newer competitors. I don't remember seeing him yet so far.
I think his name's Ethan, by the way. Ethan from New Zealand.
Ah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense when you look at it like that. Thank you, Mikey.
Alright, mate.
And Simo in the Coke car. One of the quick Soda Wars vehicles, that one. It's had a couple of race wins under its belt. Scuba Ben, 78. Driving the Phantomobile tonight. Good to see a lot of these new guys coming in. A couple of the public members dropping in and having a race against some of our more seasoned Thrillhouse drivers. Shady FMX is back in the Pepsi split livery. He's been rocking that every week so far. There's Grim Death, he's got the Solo Mobile. Good to see the Solo car getting a run tonight. And who's the DJ Brain in the Schweppes Agram car. What have we got tonight in chat? Grim Death, new drinker is Black Hammer. Black Hammer, there he is, in a Kirk's car. Welcome aboard there, Black Hammer. Hope you enjoy your race with the Thrillhouse boys tonight. We'll see you again, hopefully. Hey Breen, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in the chat. Cyborg, how are you, buddy? This is a interesting little circle. We might see if we can spin the camera around. There we go. We'll go on board with Black Hammer for a lap of the Red Bull Ring short circuit. So down the front straight, looks like turn 1 is your regular turn 1, as we're used to in the supercars. Pops the apex. Nice little line through there. Keeps it inside the yellow as well, which is really good. This is the first version there. The track cuts really short there. Double apex. Oh, look at this. It switches back to the... Oh, this is great. Practically cutting off half the circuit. Here we go. Back down the bottom here. Oh, a bit of body roll. And then back onto the main straight. Nice quick little lap. So Rocky's got the current lap record with a 58.0. So 15 minutes should be good for 15 laps. Jay Millsy, thinking of making a return. Oh, well, Soda Wars is here, mate. Jump in and have a run. Good evening, Noble. Good to see you back in, buddy. So it looks like we've got a couple of decent little passing opportunities on the short circuit here. Especially down here into the final turn. I reckon we're going to see a couple of 2 wide entries in through there. Oop, Crash just lost on the straight. This will be a big pass opportunity up the hill into turn 1. Get 2 wide in there, you're going to have to be really, really tidy. It's a big run off. So the new turn 2 and turn 3 double apex is going to be interesting as well. It looks a lot like you need to have a bit of patience through there. I reckon if you go through there too quick, you're going to end up with the back end out a bit, lose your speed on the exit. And here's the big setup into the final turn again. So down the hill and into the right hander. Back a couple of gears, up, kicks the back out, and again. Try doing that in the race, someone will be all over you. This is the category for you then, Jay Millsy. This is open to the public, so the event will go out before the round is called up, so gives you a good opportunity to jump on the website and put in a application to race. And we do prioritise the field towards public members as well, so guys that are on the public Thrillhouse Discord page, the guys that are keen to have a bit of a run, and then we tend to backfill the grid within the last 24 hours with actual Thrillhouse members, just so we've got a full grid on. Oh, we got 2 Rock Balls cars on the track. 2 Brock Balls drivers, Cyborg and Grim Death. Will team orders be in play tonight? Terry's calling a multi 21. So what do you think tonight, chat? What are you thinking of the Super 2 Group A race? Looks like it's going to be some interesting close racing tonight, I think. A lot of the guys have picked up a lot of speed in the last couple of weeks. Here we go. We're about to go racing here. Soda Wars. Red Bull short track. Alrighty. You grid it up. Knuckles off the front row, Grim Death beside him, Crunchy Diff, Shady, Cool Pro, Simo, Scuba Ben, DJ Brain, Cyborg. Come the lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5, revs are up. And they're racing. Oh, that second gear changes. Cyborg's got a rocket start from the back of the grid there. Who's got the turn 1? Grim Death on the inside. So there nicely. Knuckles gets across on the outside. Crunchy Diff's up there just in there in third position. Banging door handles already, the boys, as they enter turn 2. Knuckles skips out of the lead. Crunchy looks like he's got second. Oh, there's a touch! There's a touch! And oh, they're gone! Oh boy! Alright, let's put Shady into... Oh, Brocky's now in third. Shady's in fourth. Here comes Ethan in New Zealand. The Black Hammer, Scuba Speed, Scuba Ben, and DJ Brain. Oh, Shady puts one on Cyborg in the final turn. Nice move. Down the main straight they come. Kua Pro is on the back of Knuckles. Just watch him in the approach to 1. Who's going to jump in? Here comes the Cyborg and say, oh, someone's got really deep. Ethan went really deep. That caught them all by surprise. They were not ready for that. Crunch! Oh, there's a big lose. Oh, that was 3 wide out of turn 1. Oh, these boys are playing for keeps. And there's another position change for the lead there. Cool Pro and Knuckles got into each other out of turn 2. So Cool Pro's off into the lead now. DJ Brain in second. Black Hammer in third. Look at all the Invitational drivers are coming up there now. Look at them. Cool Pro leading the way. Some great lines from some of these Invitational drivers though. Cool Pro wide in their final turn again there. Oh, he's going to get swallowed here. There they go. DJ Brain leading the way. Black Hammer second. Cool Pro third. Ethan in New Zealand is fourth position. Scuba Ben in fifth. Here comes Grim Death. Simo, Crunchy Death, Brocky. DJ Brain leads him out of turn 1. Oh, 3 wide in the approach to 2. That's crazy. Black Hammer's got something to say about this. Cool Pro's gone wide again. That's going to give Scuba Ben a run. TJ Brain's gone off on the outside. Black Hammer takes the lead. Cool Pro second. Grim Death really sideways. They're connected in the background again. Oh, one's gone bound. Black Hammer's gone. Cool Pro's gone. Ethan down the inside. Look, the Cyborg's on him again already. On the approach to 1. Under brakes. Ethan goes late again. Cool Pro really deep on the inside. Oh, there's a touch. Black Hammer gets escorted off wide. He's tucked back in. Here comes Crunchy Diff around the outside. Oh, he's gone again. Another touch. These guys are not holding any punches back, guys. They're just getting into each other in every corner at the moment. Cyborg down the inside. Ethan on the outside. Cool Pro tucked in behind. Into the final turn. Cyborg on the inside again. Here comes Crunchy Diff with a big run. Oh, they stand good at full noise. Who's that down the middle? Black Hammer down the middle of all of them. Oh, that's not gone well. Cyborg tucks back across in front. Oh, 3 wide again. Crunchy Diff gets shunted out of the field. Black Hammer's backwards into the fence. This is giving Cyborg a little chance to skip away. Cool Pro starting to close in slightly though. Knuckles has got himself back to third. Ethan in fourth. DJ Brain sneaking back up through the field. Here comes Cool Pro again on the Cyborg. Has a look. Right, we might go on board with Go on board with Knuckles. That's not letting me. Okay, cool. Thanks, GT. Alright, oh, cool, bro. Decided Cyborg again. Knuckles just goes straight through the middle. Thanks, boys. I'm going to get out of here. Ethan takes second. Cyborg in fourth. Cool Pro really tight on the inside line there. Still on the inside line. Cyborg goes all the way around the outside of them all. Thanks for coming. Can't you just having a look again? Gets on for the lead again. Yep, Ethan down the inside. Gets it sideways again. Knuckles tucks back under. Oh, look how close together they are. Ethan now look down the inside into one. Here it is. Can he pull it up? Nice. Cyborg's tucking really on the inside there as well. Has a look for turn two. Knuckles is going to get held wide here. Yep. Oh! Ethan goes too deep. Cyborg tucks on the inside again. Another look. Second to last call. Oh, cross the grass into the side of the Cyborg. Cool Pro down the middle, splits him. Can he pull it up? Not quite. Oh, it was close. Crunchy Dip's got to run down the inside here. Oh, they're pushing and shoving here in the pack. The pack's just coming crazily fast here, guys. Some of these little BMWs just don't look very second-hand. Cyborg's still there, comfortably in the front. 0.6 of a second. Cool Pro chased him down. Comes Crunchy Dip having another look on Cool Pro. He's got to run. And the second to last corner is going to be on the inside of him. They touch. And again. Cool Pro gets escorted a little bit wide there. He's going to lose a bit of drive onto the straight. Knuckles down the inside. Comes Ethan as well. DJ Brain's going to get back into this in a minute as well. Black Hammer. It's a great camera, that one. Too wide into the first turn. They're not going to be able to make it. Look at this pack. 3 wide. DJ Brain down the inside. Cool Pro's getting shuffled down the field here. He's losing out. What's Crunchy Diff doing here? Can he catch the Cyborg? He's got to run. So you get down the inside. DJ Brain with a big late dive. Whoa! Mountain Dew just went into the next suburb. Cyborg again though. They keep opening the indoor and he keeps walking through. Down the inside again. Knuckles is going to go with him. He's going to try and go with him. Crunchy Dip says no thank you. I'm going to take a second back. Thanks for coming. Knuckles like, you sure mate? I'm just going to try down the inside here instead. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. He's on the outside of Cyborg. He's going to hold him out wide. Sideways on the marbles. Knuckles got really crossed up there and had to check it up. He's going to get swallowed here. Cool Pro sideways into DJ Brain. Going to be 3 wide in the first turn. 4 wide. Grim Death really deep to the inside. Can't pull it up. Oh, one's gone. Agram's gone around again. Grim Death got a heap of spots there. Alright. 4 minutes to go. Cyborg's leading the way. Crunchy in second. Knuckles in third. Cool Pro in fourth. Grim Death in fifth. Everyone here's within a shot still though. They're giving the guys back in the pack. Crunchy down the inside again. Has another look at Cyborg. Escorts him a bit wide. Here comes Cool Pro now with a run out of fourth position. Oh, they're 3. Oh, touching door handles again. Cover that inside line. Cool Pro into turn 1. Covers inside. Oh, Crunchy Dip's gone again. Crunch! Shiny FMX is gone. Black Hammer's gone. Ethan gets a bunch of spots. Back to the front now. Cyborg leading the way still. Cool Pro and Knuckles are still fighting over second. And Grim Death is in fourth position there. Tucking in there. Oh, the door handle again. Grim Death is going to take third position now. Solo car is on the move, guys. Sean, when you're watching this later, look at your baby. She's on the way up. Alright, onto the straight again. Cyborg's in the lead, but these guys are going to hunt him down very quickly in a minute. 3 wide down the straight again. Knuckles on the inside. Cool Pro SSL on the outside. Nice cover from Grim Death there. Just covers them off. Oh, goes wide. Cool Pro again down the inside. Here comes Scuba Ben in the Founder car. He's about to come here and ruin the party for Solo. Oh, Crunchy Dip's way wide there on the grass. You're going 4 wide down the straight again. Is that right on the inside there? Ethan with a really deep run on the tight inside line there. Oh, there's a touch. Oh, Crunch! Oh, Crunchy Dip's in the fence again. Right, the Cyborg in the lead. Cool Pro up. They're touching paint here. A minute to go now, guys, practically. We're going to get around one more time. This is what it's all going to be about here. Can Cool Pro hold up the Cyborg for one whole lap? It's going to be a huge ask. Hug the inside line, that's it. Hold him up. Oop, Grim Death's getting into it as well now. Here comes Knuckles. It's going to be a classic Soda Wars finish, guys. 40 seconds to go, so then they get around this lap. Look at these 3 hunting down Cool Pro. The speed difference is enormous. Cool Pro tries the defensive line and gets a touch. The Cyborg's in the lead again. Knuckles is in second. Oh, Cool Pro's out wide again. I don't think he can get it from there. It's going to be from the front 3. SSL, Knuckles and Brocky. Who's got it? The timer is going to run out. Oh, Brocky's out of shape. This is going to give Knuckles a run. Grim Death's going to go for a look too. Down the inside. Cyborg goes past him again on the inside. It's going to be tight in the final turn. Cyborg with the run on Knuckles. Can Knuckles hold on? Can Knuckles hold on? He's got it. Knuckles wins it from Brocky. Grim Death, DJ Brain, Cool Pro, Black Hammer, Ethan, Simo, Shady FX and Scuba Ben rounds them out. I think we had Crunchy Diff dropped out towards the middle of the race there. There you go, guys. Soda Wars. Another very, very close finish. Alright, well, now that we've whet our appetite for some tight, fast racing, we're going to jump out and go for a quick wander over to the long circuit and go say hello to our co-commentator for the night. It's Mr. Mikey.
Hey mate, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks mate. Soda Wars went off again, as usual. Those guys are just crazy.
They're mental, aren't they? So, welcome to all the new members who got involved for the first time tonight. Good to hear a few names going off there, so it's good to see them mixing it with some of our staples in Thrillhouse too. That's awesome.
Just on my way in, sir. How is the supercars room going?
We're in, we can just jump out here and just check the time. So we're 7 minutes into qualifying at the moment. We've got 13 minutes to go. We have your co-commentator Ghost at the front at the moment on pole position, 0.16 ahead of Doremus. We got Shizer in third place in the Alpha Racing team. I don't think it's not Alpha Racing team. I'm so sorry. Frontier Motorsports BMW. So BMWs are performing really well at the moment. We've got the first of the Alpha Racing team, Hyundai's in fourth with Subaru. The splits are tiny.
Yep.
So the first, they're all within a second of each other. So you go all the way back to Alien Express in 11th spot at the moment, who dips out second behind Ghost.
Yeah, okay.
So it looks like it's going to be another close race with Super 2.
We found a bit of that in the Group A race too for the main series. They were really close to getting qualifying as well.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, you would go out early and you'd put yourself fourth on the grid. I'm like, well, I jumped on. I was like, all right, here we go. We're in for something pretty good. I blinked and I was in last spot. So I thought, oh, I better improve on that. So I improved on it a fraction. I thought, oh, I'll jump up a few spots. Nope. And but it was great. It was, it's nice to have that level of competitiveness here now. I think early days we were all pretty across the board. But as I've said before, the more that we race each other, the better we get. And I don't think people realise it, just like how good everyone has got at Thrillhouse over time. I mean, this is Super 2, so this is our second. I wouldn't even say second tier league anymore, because I mean these guys are just. I mean, look at Ghost. He's a Group A racer. Yep. I mean, they all are. So I'm expecting big things here from Luck Goes My Way, Ricky Bobby. They've both moved in from the back of Super 2 Group B. Scored good points there, so they were late entries to Thrillhouse, and they have sneaked their way into Super 2A. Already doing very well in qualifying, so they're going to be the two to watch. So Ricky Bobby in the Boost Mobile Aston Martin, 3-1 at home, and Luck Goes My Way in the Jack Daniels BMW. So those two are going to be on fire.
So we've got Ricky Bobby on screen now. Boost Mobile Brock Ball's car.
0.63 behind Subaru.
And Luck Goes My Way, there he is there. In the Jack Daniels car.
So we're about to reach that really interesting point in qualifying now. So the way that we have our format set out at the moment is that these guys go out on track with a full tank of petrol. Can't really get a flying lap down with a full tank of gas. You've got to circulate, get yourself a banking lap, get yourself a safe lap, and then start burning that fuel off. You get down to the last 10 minutes, you start, putting on fresh rubber and going for a fast time. So expect a few of the positions to change in the last few minutes.
Last runner's just installing at the moment, apparently. So you can start off the back.
That would be the other black light.
I told him he's got 5 minutes. If he's not in the room in 5 minutes, I'm going to call the call-up.
Yeah, no drama at all. That's fine. We may actually have a repeat of Supercars Group A, where we had Brock Balls Racing on pole position, and in 14th spot as well with Gaz Balls. So they sort of bookended Group A. So we may have a repeat of that. Now we're keeping an eye on a couple of people in qualifying at the moment. Betty will start with a 2 grid spot penalty going into this. So currently 4th, he would be starting 6th at the moment. So he's on the blue sectors at the moment, so he's on for a fast lap.
Yep. So he's holding a grid spot penalty, did you say, from round 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. As I've been reminded by a fellow admin that he's carrying over 2 grid spot penalties. So he's on a purple sector at the moment. So he's doing the best that he possibly can, obviously, to get himself right up the pointy end. Take that 2 grid penalty hit and start somewhere still up the pointy end, I believe. He's a very, very quick operator.
You weren't wrong about the splits being close, were you? Crikey,
no,
they're close together.
You ever look at Ricky, Bobby and Betty?
Yeah,
0.002 of a second.
0.002, it's just on the screen at the moment. Not anymore.
Not anymore, no. Betty goes quick
P5.
again, so he's on P5. Dadson doing very well in the Citizen Hyundai there for Apex Motorsports.
Yep.
Picked himself up a driver of the day. So he's a great steerer. We just love his racecraft and his attitude here at Thrillhouse. Just all about him. Doremus 0.10 of a second off. Luck goes my way.
She's getting quick at the pointy end. Luck goes my way, just does the purple second sector. I'm just going to stay on him here for a second. 2 turns to go. Can he take the pole out of Ghost here? Doremus just goes to the top.
Oh, wow.
27.8.
Okay. Oh, that's huge. That is a fast time. That's an incredibly fast time.
Luck goes my way, snuck into the pits. He must have not liked his approach into the second to last tunnel, so he's gone in and got some new tyres on. Ghost has just put new tyres on as well. He's going to go for a run.
Oh, he's 3/100ths up on Ghost. Ghost isn't going to like this. He's around with Trav. He's actually got Doremus right in front of him.
That's a stonking lap from Doremus. Well done, Doremus. What a great lap.
We always said that he was the guy who was on the move.
Give you some TV time.
Yeah, give him some TV time. Doremus, been a long-time member of Thrillhouse since the very beginning. He's an admin for Thrillhouse as well. Does an amazing job behind the scenes. Probably the most cool, calm and collected guy in Thrillhouse. Sort of keeps all us crazies in check from time to time. He's also
Sure
the
does.
owner of a fishing store out in Melbourne. So if any of you guys watching are into fishing, Complete Angler in Bentley, get yourself a discount. Mention Thrillhouse. Go ask for Claude. I think that was the first time I've ever plugged a business before. I think you'll slip me a 20 for that. But no, it's all about the racing. He's going to drop into the pits here as well. I think he's feeling quite comfortable there. 127.8, that is insane. And your teammate has just dropped into the room.
He's lucky. I was about to give him the bad news.
So he got it right on time. That's the 5-minute warning coming up now. So we've got 5 minutes to go in qualifying. Early on. Now, it's going to be interesting because he's only going to get a few laps in.
He needs to start from the back.
On a full tank. You think start from the back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't be fair.
Yeah, alright. No, I think that's actually... I think I'm just talking ahead of actually checking our rulebook as well. I'm just... that's true. I can hear you typing away there, good doctor.
Sorry about it. Just letting him know that he's off the back and he should stay out of the way.
Yeah, fair enough. the never-ending life of being a race car driver, commentator, admin, and team owner for Thrillhouse Arcade.
That's
How do you
it.
do it?
No, the bad doctor's in the process of moving house at the moment, and he's actually kept his internet on at his previous residence, and he's actually there with no furniture tonight to race tonight before he turns his internet off.
That's incredible
And
commitment.
moves it to his new house. So he was stressing out because he got home and the PlayStation update had to go through. Goes to the top.
Oh, what's the time? Show me.
1:27.74.
That was incredible.
Just stamps his name back on that list. So, excuse me, Doremus, that was actually my pole position. What's Doremus got in the bag to go back? He's on his outlap. Car a bit light and good tyres.
There we go. So we'll check on Doremus here. Oh no, he's starting the lap with a penalty.
Oh, bugger.
So he got a corner cut.
But that must have been a final turn.
After 3 minutes to go. He'll be able to get around for one more. So that last bender really catches quite a few people out. You try to get the best run possible onto that straight so you can, you know, get your turn one up to a cracker. But I tell you what, I'll be honest, that took me a few goes to get right. That last bend is very, very complex. When you nail it, it flows so nicely. You know, you really feel when you hit the apex perfectly. It's just such a nice corner. But it only takes a slight error just to get that very awkward exit.
Absolutely. I still can't get this track right. I'm completely honest with it. I still can't. I can't quite click into this track. I don't know what it is about it, but I just can't find any pace. It's got me very nervous for Sunday night.
I think it's the elevation changes. So you've got nice downhill braking, sweeping corners, and then you've got very jarring uphill sort of corners that ruin your flow. And here we go. All right, so Doremus is on a flying lap now. So he gets a nice exit out of turn one.
Whoa! Lucky with the big slide out of one.
So it's the Ghost of Doremus show at the moment, and Lucky's in there as well, 0.298 off. And then it's a fairly decent gap, more than half a second back to Shizer, back in fourth spot. So these three have sort of gapped away from the field in the last 5 minutes of qualifying.
I'm just pep talking my drivers while I'm trying to commentary at the same time. Trying to talk him down off the brink because he's a bit upset because he had to do a PlayStation update and he's all stressed out. I'm like, you'll be right, mate. It's a long race.
It is. If you have a look at sort of Gazball's run from the back of the field, played it conservative, had to deal with a stroppy kid as well. So, you know, pretend race cars, real dads. We have to deal with outside interference as well. So he did well to finish midfield with a cranky kid. So that's good. All right. So I'm going to take a screenshot of these guys in a second. And we're going to wrap qualifying up, so we just want to see how does Doremus do. Does he not ghost off the top?
Some good times from these guys.
That's it. Qualifying is over.
So they're under virtual safety car now, aren't they? Just going to continue to circulate.
Virtual safety car. I'll let them know in a second. I'll just take this screenshot first and we'll send it to myself. Running a little bit of a technical issue at the moment. I don't have my second screen up, so running a little bit blind at the moment.
That Doremus and Ghosty found themselves on the cooldown lap. They're just cruising around there together. The two benchmark operators are Super 2 right now, I think. I think this is going to be a phenomenal race between Ghost and Doremus.
Oh, it's going to be on. Hyundai versus BMW, the two benchmark cars of this track. If you take Rocky out of the equation, he'll absolutely brain the field.
Yeah.
Supercars. You could put him in anything and he'd brain the field. He's just that good.
So I know Ghost is quite comfortable with his car for the race tonight, but not as comfortable as Brands Hatch, because this isn't his favourite track in the world. This isn't Brands Hatch. But he's definitely aware of Doremus's pace, and also Ricky Bobby and Luck Goes My Way will be there as well.
We've got great racecraft. The old Ghost. He's a true motorsport fan. A resident commentator. He's got equal love for the commentary and the sport.
Yeah, correct, Brocky. That's right. They both deserve to be in supercars, but it wouldn't be fair.
They really do.
So the great leveler was the Sprint Series, and there's always a couple that would be probably below where they should be, and there's a couple that probably risen above. Look, like I'm going to put my hand up, so I shouldn't be as elevated as high as I am, but just the way that the Sprint Series worked out, I end up probably a bit higher than I need to be. So it's up to me to sort of try and get to the point where I can race the guys in Group B. And yeah, so Ghost and Doremus and co, you know, those guys there have given the Super 2 guys someone to chase, someone that's genuinely quick. So there's some big scalps to take here in Super 2 now. So you get the likes of your Dadsons and your Ricky Bobbies and that are going to be fighting for a win here. You know, that's a big deal to knock off Ghost or Doremus.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
Lucky in the Jack Daniels BMW there, he's going to be very quick tonight. Starting out of P3. So he could be in the lead by the end of the first turn. You know, second row on the grid, good start, gets down the inside. You know, straight away. So don't do that. Off into the sand. Shizer out of fourth.
All right, so we have our grid sorted for the night.
Righto.
Starting off pole position, resident commentator, got a microphone. Ghost, Sean Knoll. Congrats, mate. Pole position, good points there as well, and backs up the dominating performance that he had in round one. So really great for him and for Blacklight Motorsport, who are currently second in the team's championship. That's huge. Big congratulations to Doremus. I believe this is the highest you've qualified in Thrillhouse Supercars, front row of the grid. Awesome time as well. So all eyes on this guy, because it's been a long time coming, Doremus. Nice to see you up the pointy end. Luck Goes My Way in third on the second row of the grid with Shizer next to him. Row 3, Ricky Bobby and Subaru in the Alpha Racing Team Hyundai. Row 4, Dadson and Filthy take out row 4. So that's the second of the Venturi Motorsport BMWs there, Jack Daniel, the ones you see on screen. And Excalibur is after 6. He will take out row 5 with Betty. So Betty got a 2 grid spot penalty there, who actually qualified in behind Dadson, but we'll slot in with Excalibur on that row. Row 6, Luminous and Lardas. And on the last row, it will be Alien Express and Darkside. So got a blacklight car up the front and a blacklight car off the back, bookending the 14 cars for tonight's race. and just let them know that the safety car is out on field. Alright, so guys, put up a link a little bit ago. I'll just drop the link in now as well while we're waiting for the race to start. Driver of the day, we're all about it at Thrillhouse, so get in there and vote for your driver of the day. Just putting a link up in here as well. So I'm just running across my office with Thrill Hub. There's the link. So end of the day, guys, put all your comments in, let us know who your driver of the day was. But also, if you're re-watching this and you're not watching it live and you wanted to drop a comment in, use the link there that's provided in the comments that you see there. Head to the website, pop in your driver of the day. So this is Thrillhouse Super 2, Round 2, Group A at the Red Bull Ring.
Clint's already voted for Alien Express. Great work, Clint. At least you're consistent. Love your work, mate.
Oh.
Cars are rolling down the straight. If it's a safety car, you need to scramble.
Yeah, I'm going.
Reminds me of Phillip Island, 2014.
I was trying to accelerate out, wondering what was going on, but I was in spectator mode. So if you haven't realised already, well, a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Got a few roos loose in the top paddock. Don't know how I made it to 34. It was the love and support of the good doctor and everybody else. It'll be alright.
Oh, geez, I love that shot going into turn 2. Such a great camera angle.
Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, here we go.
Peter Mac BMW GDR is on screen, sir, so try to keep her on the black stuff for me.
I know what you're trying to say. And we had a test start earlier, and I'd like to formally apologise to Luminous for serving him at turn 3.
Oh dear.
So if there's one thing that I'm pretty consistent at, is driving this thing like an absolute nobby. So we'll back the guys up. 14 Thrillhouse supercars. Well, I think I've got 3 at the moment. The other guys are sort of
they're coming.
there.
They're working on it.
They're working on it. No.
Hey, Mr. Mo, how are you, sir? Brett, I've said hello to already. Flatstick, how are you, mate? Good to see you on board. CP Racing Team's got their cheer squad in the box again tonight. Good to see you.
Welcome, everyone.
CP Racing Team always seems to have a lot of membership popping into the stream chat, which is great to see. Now, the Infinity.
We've got a great Facebook page as well, so look up CP Racing Team on Facebook and get behind them.
There's D as well. They're all in there. Noble's on there. This should be good. Yeah, this is going to be a great race, Noble. It's going to be excellent. Black Hammer, good to see you in there, mate. How'd you enjoy the Soda Wars, buddy? Bit of a good run tonight.
So,
Terry, how are you, sir?
Didn't hit race start, but
Alright, we're about to get going, guys.
We almost nailed it that time, except the pit options popped up for me a bit too quickly. We're getting there. We're slowly perfecting the safety car, go around, guys line up on the grid thing. It's when we nail it, it's going to look mint.
It's going to look special.
Until then, we use the power of our imagination to pretend that just went perfectly.
Alright, so we got Ghost on the outside, Tarumas on the inside, into turn 1. Like goes my off-road 2 with Shizer. Wait for the lights. And they're away. They all got away? They're all away. We're going green. No. What's one stopped?
We have someone stopped on the grid. He's moving his wheels left and right. Has he stalled? Moving his wheels.
They're entering turn 2. Oh, they're wiggling.
We have a black flag.
Red flag. Red flag. Oh dear. Ghost is going to lead him into turn 3 anyway. Luck goes my way, got up to 2nd, Dreamus in 3rd. Shiles it down the inside for turn 4 and Ricky Bobby. Bit of touch in there. This is where you get the collective 4-letter word from the guys leading the way.
Alright, so we'll just wait for the last 2 guys to exit there and we'll get them going again. When you get such a good race start like that, it's just breaks your heart when you get a black flag. So Mr. Dadson, there we go, and we give that one another crack.
So Bad Doctor reckons that in his screen Subaru was stuck on the grid as well.
Everyone seemed to get away.
Everyone got away on my screen except for the Bad Doctor.
Yeah. So we'll try him one more time and see how he goes.
Well, at least he's off the back row, so it's not a huge deal for the race.
Alright, so thanks for your patience, guys. Thank you, big shout out to Grace Turismo Sport for all these little unique moments. Big shout out to the Australian government. Obviously, NBN is a fantastic success, and it's a big shout out to all people involved with that. So if anyone is watching that is involved in some kind of way, it would be really great if we could race online with our friends without too many issues.
I love it.
Not only should you put your favourite driver of the day in the comments, but also your favourite internet provider. If you do know an internet provider that doesn't operate on the Australian NBN system and maybe piggyback somebody else's, that would be great. Satellite internet, I don't know. What are the options? Let us know in the comments. Anyway, let's try again. Let's try again. Thrillhouse Super 2. Wouldn't be Thrillhouse without one of these every now and then.
Alright, start number 2. I think Doremus is pretty happy with life right now because he got a pretty ordinary start last time off the inside, so he's probably going to be fairly happy with life if he start off the front row again. Alright, let's see if we can get going this time. Blackhammer's PS just crashed as well. Oh dear. Alright. And they're away. They all get away? Bad Doctor's not even on the grid on my screen. I can't see him.
No, he's left. He's not even on the grid.
Alright.
But Ghost gets away. He's pulled himself a little gap there, and it's Doremus. And
Ricky Bobby down the inside.
Side into turn 2.
Ricky Bobby's got a great start.
A little bit of a nudge there.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be the run.
Here goes what goes my way. No!
Oh, no!
It doesn't work.
They've mopped it up. They've mopped it up.
Oh, yeah, well done, guys. That is.
Oh! Oh, they've all managed to mop that up. I can't believe they got away with it. Alright. Luck goes my way down the inside again. Have another look at Ricky Bobby. Dadson from way back on Doremus. Doremus has been shuffled right out wide of the pack here. They're all going to shuffle through.
Yeah, he's been eaten alive by the pack there, and he's got Subaru now on his side. So, not the best of starts by Doremus, but he'll crawl back. He's got a speedy car. But Subaru's going to go down the inside and take another spot here. But that start has allowed Ghost to set a pretty decent gap there from the rest of the field.
He's just booked it, hasn't he? Off he goes. You Bobby, luck goes my way. Lucky's got to run. This is shades of the Group A race again, though. These two got to not fight amongst themselves. They've got to get after Ghost. They can't afford to slow each other up. We don't want another Cyborg incident where they let him get away. He's already 1.7 clear. Dadson's going to stick his nose in this one too.
And here we go. So Lacoma goes my way, pulls out. Clean move. Dadson capsulizes, pushes Ricky Bobby very wide.
He's backed out of it a bit there. Doremus is the opportunist.
So he gets a couple of spots back there. And he is right on the back of Ricky Bobby now. And he has a look. Oh, he gets great drive. Ricky Bobby's
loose.
Oh, he hits Dadson.
Oh, that was close.
Right, unfortunately Darkside has left the room. So we saw him on the grid, he disappeared. He was spectating for a little bit and he's dropped out of the room. So yeah, that's really gutting.
Right, Ghost is about to finish his second lap. He's just about 2 seconds clear, but Lucky's got a good gap on third now too. So he's going to go after Ghost now. Start trying to hunt him down. Hopefully, if he can stay in touch, we'll have a 2-car race for the lead. Doremus is in position number 3 there, with Dadson, Ricky Bobby, and who's that? There, it's Subaru down the inside, gets loose. Oh, Filthy sneaks down the inside of him as well. Here comes Betty as well. That's how quickly your fortunes can change.
Betty with a rapid change of direction there in the middle of that pack.
Oh, Subaru's on!
Oh, he could...
He hit Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby's got way into the sand. Subaru was way out of shape. He could not pull that up. And just Ricky Bobby was the innocent bystander.
Subaru redresses.
Yeah, a bit of a redress
Great
there.
sportsmanship, but it's the that huge check up there with Betty. He had nowhere to go. I really feel for both those guys. Innocent bystanders.
The front's starting to fan out a little bit. Dadson and Doremus are still pretty close together. And that after the incidents there, Filthy's managed to get himself up into 5th position. Betty in 6th. And then the other Frontier Motorsport, Shizer, 7th position. Lardis in 8th. Loomis with a quiet start. He's in 9th position. He's just circulating there. Mid-pack. Keeping an eye on things. Alien from the back row. 10th position. And there's Ricky Bobby. Subaru. And Excalibur is way off the back of the field for some reason. I don't know what's happened there. He's 12 seconds off the back. Ghost is doing his Ghost thing. He skipped out to 3.3 seconds now. What's on it? Hang on, something's gone wrong where luck goes my way there. Something's gone really wrong. He's dropped back in the clutches of Doremus here. I think he's had an issue out of turn 1. This gets Doremus and Dadson back in the run for second here.
Oh, there's a little battle pack going on here. Luminous, Lardas, and Ricky Bobby making his fight back. So he's already back past Alien Express, negotiating Lardas.
So have a look at him. Goes to the inside.
Look, he's desperate. He's got to get back past these guys early. So there's still too many laps before the first lot of pit stops. He needs to make as much ground as he can. possibly think about changing his strategy so we can skip a few cars in the pit.
He's got a good line. He's going to have a run down here. This isn't like Soda Wars, though. You can't just bang your way through. You've got to try and find a clean spot to go. He's going to have a look. Oh,
what?
Runs
He's
out of
going to
road.
try and bang his way through. But the Aston's got almighty speed down the straight. He's going to sit in the toe and pull out for turn 1 here. Oh, playing it safe. So Ghost out to a 4.5 second lead.
Oh, he's having a look down the inside. Oh. On the run into 2, he's down the inside. Nice pull, nice pass. Beautiful move.
Nicely done. He's on to Luminous.
Betty's having a look at Filthy here too. The BMWs aren't playing nice. They're actually fighting for position here, the big Beamer guys. Oh, Filthy's car sounds like it's struggling for rubber already. Luck goes my way. He's got half a second on Doremus here at the moment. Doremus is just staying in touch. He might be looking after the car a little bit here. Just staying behind him. There's no need to rush to pass him. Just hold position. Use the slipstream to save a bit of fuel. Back yourself a good result for later.
So luck goes my way and Doremus very even on tyre wear. But luck goes my way, use a little bit more fuel. So it looks like Doremus is just tucked in behind, just short shifting a little. Gonna see if we can jump him in the pit when they come around. So we'll be looking for first lot of pit stops around lap 7. We've got a couple of different strategies that people have been running. So 7, 14, 21 is your nice even spread across the pit. That sort of keeps the tyres nice and happy. A few guys are able to stretch the tyre life out and do a 2-stop. So stopping around lap 9, lap 10, and then running to about lap 18, 19.
Oh.
We had a very, very adventurous 1-stop.
That was bold.
That was very bold.
I love that he tried it though. I love that he tried it.
Yeah.
Betty, what a move. Down the inside, second to last turn on Filthy. Goes really
well
wide though, really wide. Oh dear.
Billy's going to take it back. Unsettles him into the final turn as well, so Betty won't be able to challenge for turn 1.
How did Betty not get a penalty for that? Wow.
I think as long as you don't
Dadson and Doremus in the first turn. Dadson grabs Doremus. That's huge.
Oh wow.
Great run from Dadson so far.
He's doing very well. Holding position at the moment. Like goes my way, he's got a bit of clear air now, so it'll be interesting to see if he actually starts to pull in Ghost here. He's out to a 5-second lead.
I think Doremus might have got a penalty on the second to last corner there because he was very, very wide inside line coming down the straight, so I think he burned a penalty and gave Dadson the opportunity to sneak around the outside.
The penalty burn zone sort of really does unsettle you for turn 1. It punishes you more than you think it does, so key here is to run a clean race and not cut corners because, as you've seen there, Doremus has lost his spot and quite a lot of time on the leader. Just an update on Ricky Bobby's 8th spot. Paul got through past Luminous. He's on his way up to Shizer now. We'll be coming up to our first lot of pit stops now. It'll be interesting to see who's in. Ghost is in. So he's running a 777 strategy by the looks of things. And from first spot, let's check with luck goes my way. Does he pit?
Nope. Goes around again.
He doesn't pit,
goes
he
around.
Goes around again.
Doremus went in.
Dadson goes round. There we go. Betty is in. Filthy is in. Shizer is in.
Oh, the rest are in.
Ricky Bobby is in. Subaru in. Alien in. Yeah, so it looks like the whole field is going in. Wonder what's going on with Excalibur. He's right off the pace. He's in 13th spot, 42 seconds behind the leader. He's had a drama that we haven't picked up on. I think he's a very quick operator. This guy.
He was 12 seconds off the back of the pack by the end of the first lap. I don't know what's happened there, but he's just dropped off the back and hasn't recovered. Really, really weird. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
We'll just check with all the guys that have pit now. Ghost re-enters in 3rd spot, 9 seconds away from Dadson, so it'll be interesting to see how much he claws in the other Hyundai here. 3.5 is Luminous, so Luminous didn't pit. He's made a few spots there, so he'll be looking to go quite long on this one. I'll just quietly let you know that I do know that strategy. I am quite familiar of the strategy and I have seen it before.
Right.
Doremus is going to need to get past him though, so this is going to hurt Doremus if he doesn't get past in these next few turns.
Okay, so luck goes my way, it's gone around again. Dadson's gone in. So where's Ghost?
Alright, so Dadson's just got himself an extra lap out of this. The overcut doesn't really seem to work on this track, but it'll be interesting to see if Dadson's managed to save a bit of fuel as well. So he comes in, yes. So he's coming in with still 35 in the tank, so he has been conserving too.
Yeah.
So very well done.
I might play out better for him later in the race.
Doremus does get past Luminous. That was crucial to him on his stop strategy there. He needed to get past the car that hadn't pitted.
Here comes Ricky Bobby too. Ricky Bobby's in 6th position now. 7th position. Dadson's topped out in 5th. So he's about to catch Filthy. He's on the charge, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
The race has just settled down a little bit at the moment, guys. So we'll try and figure out if we can find some sort of battle that's going on. Looks like Ricky Bobby and Filthy's the closest one.
Yep, the two Frontier Motorsport BMWs found each other on track for a little bit of line of stern action. They look very, very nice together travelling around at the moment. I'm just keeping an eye on them, just to see if there's any kind of... Oh, here we go. Alright, so let's keep an eye on Ghost here, 7 seconds behind.
Ghost is going down the straight now.
Yeah. So he takes him and sets the fastest lap of the race in doing so. The 1:28.4.
Alright, Lucky's taking
5.2 behind. So out of all of that, Doremus hasn't lost any time on Ghost in that round of pits. So those two are going hit for hit, so it'll be interesting to see if Doremus can start banking a few quick laps, start getting back onto Ghost.
Dadson's covered off Lucky. Filthy's going to grab Lucky too, so is Ricky Bobby. They've all got him. Lucky either took a lot of fuel then or that overcut didn't work at all.
He's gone with pretty much a full tank, just under a full tank. He's
with his old sparring partner Ricky. Filthy just in front of the pair of them. So the two Venturi Motorsport cars have found each other pretty early on in the race.
So luck goes my way with a full tank in 6th spot. It's actually looking pretty good here. This might be a long stint from him. He's going to need to clear a couple of cars. He'll be hurting a little bit with the added weight, which will wear his tyres pretty quickly. So he's going to need to conserve that tyre wear over this stint if it is going to be a long one. Oh,
Ricky Bobby.
Right up the inside.
Grabs him.
Very nicely done on Filthy there.
He got great drive out of the S's there too. Just it come out of there really quick. He's picked up a penalty.
Good. There he goes. You have to move over, and Filthy and luck goes my way. May take him here. It's going to be hard for him to rejoin back.
Oh, it's interesting.
Oh,
in between them.
Oh, he splits him. Oh.
Wow. I think Lucky was a bit nice then.
Gets out of it.
I think Lucky got out of that then. He's like, nah, I can't afford to crash here. because he lost a lot of ground. I feel like he jumped on the anchors.
Yeah, he definitely backed right out of that, stepped out of the way. It was a very, very adventurous move. But Goes My Way is going to tag onto the back of him here. Try reverse the rolls, get the Venturi cars ahead of the Bull's car. This is a great battle. We got two different fuel strategies going on, but all fighting for the same real estate on track. All the while, the front three are getting away.
These guys keep fighting like this. The two front T cars are going to be not far away from either.
Yeah, I just noticed them appearing in the background in a few of the shots.
Oh, Filthy really wide through there. Ricky Bowes another run. Geez, that ass is quick through there.
He's got such a good line. Oh, here we go. It's a repeat. Oh, very nice through there again. Oh, there we go. The Venturi guys switch positions. Probably the wise move there to let Goes My Way go through and battle with Ricky Bobby. Filthy will tuck in behind there. Great to see those two cars line us in. And then another two key team cars right behind them as well. This is fantastic to see.
Alright, look at these three guys at the front. Nothing but fresh air around Ghost, nothing but fresh air around Doremus, nothing but fresh air around Dadson. Back to the battle. Oh, a bit of wheel spin there for Lucky out of the turn. Oh, who's that?
Oh, who's that in the background? Betty. Betty going wide.
way too deep.
I think his mum's actually out there cheering him on. So, you know, much to Betty likes to jump on Twitch and say hi to his mum.
Hi Betty's mum.
Big shout out to Betty's mum. Enjoying the action there at T2. Got a little bit of a wave from her number one son.
Oh, Filthy out of shape there into the S's there. Bit of a bump. So his car might be starting to hurt. He's dropped off the back of the two guys that are having a fight in front of him.
Yeah, he's got some pretty big tyre wear at the front there. He's got a quarter of a tank, so he's Ricky Bobby got quarter of a tank as well. So this is all played into the hands of Luck Goes My Way really well. In fact, if he can clear him here,
will he ever run here?
That's a huge statement.
Will he ever run? Here it is.
There we go.
Oh, look at the squirming on the brakes.
Great dive. Oh, he gives him the hurry up on the exit.
You want to dive down there, mate? You better get out of that corner quick, because otherwise I'm going to give you a bit of a punch. All right, let's see you going to turn two.
Look at the speed of the Aston. Just sits right on the back. Is he going to pull out for turn two? He's going to the outside. Great cover by Luck Goes My Way. Really well done.
It's all it takes sometimes. Half the car width across, just enough to not so much shut the door, but just make the door a little bit tighter.
It's just that sort of gentle push of the wheel to the middle of the track, just to say, hey, look, if you want to have a crack, I'm going to make this a little bit hard for you. You really want to take that chance this early in the race. Most people would say, yeah, go on, why not? It's machine cars, I'm going to have a dive. But these guys are great operators. They're playing the long game.
There you go, Brent. Shizer, in fact, did pass Betty there. Frontier Motorsport cars running line of stern again. Just get you a couple of
deliveries. Doing so well in the championship as well. Just collecting points, this team.
Yep.
Great attitudes. Great drivers. Really well done. So none of these guys are pitted yet, but I'm starting to see some fuel lights.
I'm fairly certain Ghost is in this lap.
I'd say that Ghost will be in this lap. He's not on the fuel light, but he's that front left tyre is looking a little worn.
I feel he might be in a bit of a coast mode box of that, because Doremus is catching him. I think Ghost might have rolled out a little bit here. Just going to roll on for a couple of laps here, just not overdo it. And then put the hammer down at the end again.
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, again, he's in a league of his own. You know, setting pole position. He's got the fastest lap of the race right now, and he's leading the race quite comfortably. So, another dominating performance by Ghost at the moment. It'll be interesting to see what happens when he catches back markers, which he will do in this race, and he may get them in lots of 2 as well.
It's interesting how this is played out, actually, because I didn't expect the gaps to be quite this big, to be perfectly honest.
No, I think what you found is early on, some of the quick guys found a lot of real estate early, and then a few guys have been caught up in battles. Once that's happened, the pit sequence and strategies have separated everyone. I expect a few guys to bunch up after this next lot of pits.
Dadson's ducked in as well. He's in a lap earlier than he was last time round.
Yeah, and he's used a lot of fuel, so I think he did a short fill last time just to get a little bit of real estate on the front guys. So he'll take a bigger drink this time. So all the guys are in, luck goes my way, goes around again.
Is he going to get Ghost? He's going to get Ghost?
He's going to get Ghost.
He got Ghost?
He does. He does. Alright, so let's check the fuel here. So, luck goes my way has only got a little bit less fuel than Ghost.
Right.
So that is a change of position right there. That's a change of position. So that's I'm eating my words now. I just said that Ghost was running away with it, but luck goes my way. He's just been running a little strategy, backed out of that dive before, banked some fuel while sitting behind Ricky Bobby, and he's in a great position right now.
Doremus is only 6.7 seconds back from these guys too. If these guys start to tussle, Doremus will be on top of them very quickly. We could have a 3-horse race here soon, fellas.
He's got half a tank, fresh boots, a little bit of clear air around him. So we'll just be getting into quad mode at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. V8. Doremus has been racing from the middle of season 2 onwards. He's just come along leaps and bounds. He's a genuine supercars contender that's trapped in Super 2. Again, same way as Ghost, just through the way that the Sprint Series ran, dropped into Super 2, but he's genuinely got the speed to race in Group A and Group B of the Supercars Championship, absolutely. Alright, so Ghost is on the back of Luck Goes My Way here now. It'll be interesting to see what happens here, how eager he will be to punch it past, or whether he's just going to sit behind him for a little while, just bank some fuel. He doesn't really need to race him right now, but it'll be interesting to see whether, if he's to pass him now, I think that's the race over. It'll really just stamp the authority down and say, look, I'm the one here to win. He's got car speed on him though, especially into the turns. Hyundai's are just a monster under brakes. All the time though, Dreamus is closing in, down to 5.7 seconds clear. Here it is. Goes down the inside. Oh, Lucky goes really deep. He's fighting for it. No, has to give it up. He's out too wide. Goes back to the lead. Lucky in P2. Doremus is catching really quick actually. He's down to 4.8 seconds. All the way down from 6.
So he's got clear real estate and he's got a little target in the distance to chase. And I think that's the most crucial thing. When you can see 2 guys battling ahead of you, it's just, you know, you get all G'd up and you start chasing those little dots down.
He's one for the Cyborg.
4.5 seconds now. He's on a purple sector.
Ricky Bobby there, Cyborg. He's in 5th position. He's caught up to Dadson as well now. He's only 1.2 behind and closing in.
Ricky Bobby, he's got fresh tyres, half a tank of fuel. Closing in on Dadson, who's got just over half a tank of fuel, fresh tyres. But really raking in Dadson. So I would say at the end of this lap, he's going to be right on him. Filthy's rolled out a little bit, but he's got clear air around him. It's 5 seconds either side. Chipperoo there in 7th spot.
It's hard to find pace when you're on your own too.
I think if you can't see anyone ahead of you, you sort of unknowingly back out of it a little. You need that little dot ahead of you to, you know, get you all G'd up.
What's the story with Excalibur? He's in 9th position on the road at the moment.
He ran long. He ran really, really long on the first stint. It looked like a few people had drama because he's clawed through the field, and if we go all the way back to Lardas in 13th spot, who's not having a great run at the moment. I mean, he's definitely made up some serious ground on the field. So at the moment, Excalibur is about a quarter of a tank of fuel, still good with tyres.
He's closing on Luminous as well.
Luminous, he's hurting. He's gone very long.
He's closed it quick. He's closing really quick.
Yeah. So this is the two-stop strategy here. It just destroys your tyres. I believe Luminous should be in this lap. Hopefully he doesn't get unsettled by this raging super cheap auto Mustang behind him. And then you got the two Frontier cars, still line astern. Great to see these guys. They're doing really well. Alien Express having another good solid run. Doesn't have a mark on the car. Doing well.
Lucky's just skipped into the pits too.
Here we go. So Ghost stays out. Doremus 6 seconds away from Ghost. So it looks like Doremus did lose a little bit of ground on Ghost there. It's Luck goes my way. He's going in on Luck goes my way now. Dadson's going to pass. Ricky Bobby passes.
Oh, Luminous is backing these guys up. He's got Shizer on the back of Excalibur.
Yeah, and he pits.
Excalibur goes too deep.
Here
it is.
So Shizer has a sniff. Excalibur moves it over slightly, backs out of it. Shizer's right up. Great move. Great pass into turn 1. Using all on the road. Excalibur's going to come back at him.
Chris crosses on. Comes Betty.
Oh, it's 2 on 1.
Oh, Betty's going to go really deep. Down the inside. Don't hit your teammate. Don't hit your teammate. Oh, no. Oh, that was close.
Excalibur goes really wide. He's going to... Oh, my God. He goes into Betty and he makes contact with the wall.
Oh, no.
It just doesn't work. How many times have we seen people go 3 wide into that corner? It just doesn't work.
Oh dear.
Then it's got wheel damage, front end damage.
So Ricky Bobby hasn't got Dadson yet. So Dadson's done a great job here just to hold him off here.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. They're both on very, very similar tyre life. Ricky Bobby's got slightly less fuel. But an Aston with slightly less fuel and good tyre life is an absolute weapon in the straight line. And here we go. He gets an amazing exit. Oh, that's more than a look. That's a change of position before they even enter the corner. He'll move it over on Dadson here.
Dadson can go deeper. Oh, hits him.
Oh.
He's going to back out of it.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, good work, Dadson.
Probably not having much luck with people tagging him at that corner. This,
no, he's not, is he?
Where that car's looking a little bit second hand.
Terry jumps in. Terry jumps in. Our boy, oh boy, Wowie in the chat there. Thanks, Terry. Love it.
A few ghost citizens in the chat. Nice to see. Thanks for
Dadson's
tuning in, Tarmac.
Dadson's not letting this go. He's like, nah, I'm happy to have a race here if you want one, mate. Let's have a go. Look how quick the Aston is through there. That's so quick.
So quick. Very Lounge-esque is Dadson.
Yeah.
Shows half a nose in every corner. Fill the mirrors up. There he goes. He's not going to make a move to show him he's there. Force the mistake. Oh, he's a little loose out of the final bend though.
Look who's hunting though.
Yeah.
Here comes Lucky. He's on the run.
Fresh
I think.
rubber.
Is he going to the end?
as well?
Yeah, he's going to the
yeah,
end.
He's still to the end. So this is he'll be hoping that these two pit before he gets onto the back of them.
Yeah, he can't afford to race
the way
them.
that they do. No.
If he gets stuck racing these guys, I reckon Doremus is going to wrap up second place. For him to have a run at Doremus, he needs to clear these two quick.
Remus isn't letting Ghost skip away too much. He has opened out to a 7-second lead, so he has put a second on Doremus. But I think he's just cruising out there, but also very, very in tune to the fact that Lucky is out there somewhere, banking laps.
Absolutely.
Let's check the lap times of Luck Goes My Way and Ghost. Luck Goes My Way, lapping at a 1:28.9. Ghost lapping at a 1:28.4 is his best lap.
Okay, so the leaders have ducked in. This is the big one now.
Oh, here we go.
They're both in. Lucky is on the back of Dadson. Ghost is already out. Is he? No, he's not. It was a lap car.
He's fueling now.
Yes.
So he's still had a little bit in the tank. Doremus ran a
Oh,
pretty
Ricky
rough
Bobby's
drive.
just snuck into the pits. That was close. Oh, that was close. Dadson goes around
Dadson
again.
goes around again.
Lucky's on Dadson.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's going to punch up. These guys are about to exit the pit lane as well. I mean, this... Where does everybody come out?
Ghost is clear. Here comes Doremus exactly
Ghost is
behind.
clear.
Lucky's
Here
going to get
goes
Doremus. He's got him.
Oh, he does.
.5 seconds he got him by in the end. That was a long stop for Doremus. Okay, Lucky's going to have a look at Dadson down into turn 2. Big slide under brakes. Can he pull it up?
He does pull it
Beautiful
up.
drive. Great
racing
move.
room. Yeah, great racing by these two. Awesome racecraft.
Here's Doremus in the background warming his tyres up, rubbing his hands together. That's it, boys. Keep racing. I'll be there in a minute.
Hold my beer.
Dadson just gets
Bobby
those lines
comes out of the
perfect,
pit
doesn't he?
spot.
Dadson
Yeah,
gets a
he
great
really
drive there. Look at the line. He's going to go for the inside again. Has a look.
Oh, no, backs out of
Oh.
it. Probably the smart move there. Probably the smart move. Get yourself a good run through these S's and have a go again in the final two bends. Here he goes. He tucks it in nice. Gives the apex.
All right,
Luck Goes My Way. He's a great operator as well.
absolutely. All right, there, chat. We're into the last segment of the race now, so we're going to start thinking about drive of the day.
Yeah, you guys have put on some great races at the moment. I think Ricky Bobby's comeback for me is right up there for sure. He got tagged very, very hard and went all the way to the back of the grid. It'll be interesting to see if he can reel in Dadson, but he's 26 seconds off.
Dadson's in the pits.
Oh, here we go. So will Ricky Bobby jump him? 18 seconds back. It's going to be close.
Fuel's going in now.
Oh, he's going to get him.
He's going to get him. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. He's got him.
Yeah, definitely got him.
Oh, wow. He's got him
Dadson comes
comfortably.
out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's 2.6, 2.7 seconds clear.
4 laps to go. Ricky Bobby 16 seconds off Doremus. Doremus 2.5 seconds off Luck Goes My Way, who is 8.5 seconds behind Ghost. I thought that Luck Goes My Way would come out a lot closer to Ghost, to be honest. They were both lapping very, very similar. But Ghost, the advantage of him, he was just out in so much clear air. Absolutely dominating performance again. I'll scratch on that Vodafone Hyundai.
It's hard to get a scratch on it when it's that far in front, though. And look, Ghost is wanting someone to challenge him. He wants to race people. He doesn't actually like racing like this. He's much like Cyborg in that way. He actually wants to race people. Doesn't like to get out in front and lead all day because he says he can do that on his own.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
But not to the point where he's going to back off and let these guys catch up either. He wants someone to legitimately be able to catch him and challenge him. But I think these guys, Doremus, Luck Goes My Way, Ricky Bobby, are the guys that are going to do it. But again, as we saw in Group A on Sunday night, The fighting for second position does not work. You need to work together and chase down the leader.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't squabble over second unless you want to finish second.
Oh, that goes my way. Very squirrely.
Remus is going to get a run. What's Remus's best finish position so far? Do we know?
He's had a podium. I believe he's
I
had a
remember him being
podium.
on the podium. Wonder what step it
Third is
was.
his best so far.
Luck goes my way. He's got a lot to prove too.
Remus is doing purple sectors at the moment. So
Is he really?
His last sector 3 was a purple on the last lap. He's he's doing very, very quick times this lap as well.
Goes quietly dropped to 127.9 at some point too without us noticing. Just quietly.
just quietly. That's Group A speed. That's Brocky speed around here.
Thanks, Grim Death. Grim Death believes that Remus has had a second position so far. Might be on for it again here though. He's close. He's very close. He's on the back of Lucky now.
Big sniff here. Here we go. Going into turn 1. Does he pull out? He doesn't. He plays it smart. The waiting game. He's seen him get squirrely before. He knows that car in front of him is a little bit loose out of some of the slower bends.
Well, Remus's car's got younger tyres on it.
That it does. The tyre life between these two is insane. So, luck goes my way.
Look at the drive he gets.
Yeah. Luck goes my way. Did pretty well there, not to light up the rears on the exit. So you've got a fairly decent exit considering the tyre life.
It's going to be a big ask. Another 3 laps, another 2.5 laps. Oh, there's a wide in there too. Remus. Any less the driver would have jumped in there. Remus is just too good a man for that though. Puts his nose in and he goes, nah, this is going to end up in a crash. I'm just going to back out of it. I'm going to have options. He's well aware that the car in front is definitely struggling for grip. So all he needs to do is be there. Be close enough to put the pressure on. While these guys simmer around the last couple of corners, I'm just going to scoot back through the field and have another look. So Ricky Bobby there in P4. He's cleared out on Dadson, so I think he's going to be pretty safe there. Dadson's in position number 5. Again, pretty clear over Subaru. 3.7 seconds back to Filthy. Excalibur there, holding on to 8th position. That's a good recovery by Excalibur. Shizer just grabs Luminous for 9th. And he decides going to go. Luminous come back to the inside. No. Lets it go. Betty in 11th. Alien Express is in 12th position and Lardas is in 13th. Yeah, Ghost is in cruise mode now, 9.4 seconds down the road from everyone else. He's just coasting home there. A couple more laps to go. Then we're back to this battle now. Luck goes my way versus Remus.
It's less than a half second.
It's a visual gap. As
go. That's to be the lap that he makes.
Look at that.
Here we go. He's going to get on the outside.
So Lucky he just gets on the inside and you can cover the apex.
Oh, he moved it right across.
Yeah. That's it.
Great driving by Luck goes my way.
Look at that grip difference though. Look at Remus's car. Just tucks on the inside there.
Point it where he wants.
He's got to do it. He's got to do it clean. He cannot afford a tangle. Lucky's car struggling for grip. This is shades of Terry from the other night. Same thing again.
Yeah.
Car just does not have enough grip to get to the end. There's the wide. There's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. Has to be, surely.
Surely right over the yellow nipples.
Doesn't matter anyway. He gets him anyway.
Goes my way, knows it's a penalty. He got him. Great move.
He didn't get one. That's lucky.
He didn't get one.
Oh, he almost doesn't pull it up into turn 1. That was close. Big slide. That's
big
it.
Slide. Tyres are over. One big protest there.
We better go to the front, give Ghost a bit of screen time for his last lap. He hasn't really been on the telly much tonight, so here he goes again. He's put the hammer down now. He's 11 seconds clear and pulling away.
Put this drive on your CV, my friend. 10 seconds ahead of the field. Not a scratch on the car.
That's good because
he's
we don't have any spare chassis at the moment, so we can't afford to really crash one.
Yeah, well, you need to stop bidding them, don't you? So this is what Blacklight needed. They had a DNF in this race due to a connectivity issue early on, hurt the team, and Ghost has come back and put the thing on pole, set the fastest lap of the race, and he's going to dominate this field, 10 seconds ahead. The golden mic, well done, Ghost. Flash the lights, son.
Well
Win in
done.
your butt.
Great
Show
race.
us your tips. Good on you, mate.
Doremus for second position. What a drive from Doremus.
Yeah,
Under a
well
bit of
done,
pressure
Perez.
there.
That was a huge drive. Luck goes my way. Awesome strategy. Great drive there. Holding on with some absolutely shag tyres. Ricky Bobby, awesome recovery, mate. Really awesome recovery. Great drive, sir. Fourth spot. Dadson, awesome driving. Fifth spot. Cross the line. Awesome, mate. Subaru is going to be the first of the Alpha Racing Team cars home in sixth spot. 38 seconds behind the leader. Great drive. Good amount of points. Filthy, second of the Venturi cars, will come home in seventh. And we're not too sure what happened to Excalibur at the start, but from how far back he was to claim 8th spot, that is a huge recovery.
It's a monster
drive there,
recover.
mate.
Yeah, well done.
Nice, Shizer. Luminous home in 10th, so he beats the second of the Frontier cars home. Betty in 11th spot. Alien and Lardas had a good little battle at the rear there. Alien will score a good amount of points for Dimpro's 12th spot. 13th spot there, Lardas in the second of the Alpha cars. And the DNF was Darkside in 14th spot. That is Super 2 run and done. Wow. Congratulations, Ghost.
Look at that. Star, star, star. Pole position, fastest lap and clean race.
He's going to be the one who takes it to him. It wasn't this race. Will we see someone rise up in number 3?
Let's pop them on the screen. So race results are up there, guys, just for our faithful bookkeepers there. All the way down to there. So Ghost there with the win. Also takes the fastest lap with a 1:27.950 on lap number 23.
Dominating performance. Absolutely dominating.
Driver of the day, guys. I can see some of the votes are coming in already. We've got Ricky Bobby, Ghost. Doremus, another one for Ghost. Another one for Doremus. Another one for Ricky Bobby. Another one for Ricky Bobby. That's 3 for Ricky Bobby.
Calderon, it's rigged. Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever, it's rigged. Everything's rigged, mate.
If it was rigged, mate,
life's rigged.
both my cars would be on the front row if it was rigged, buddy.
Gentlemen.
Here he is. Hey, mate, how are you?
Ghost.
Great job, mate.
Good,
Congratulations.
Okay.
Well done, mate.
Oh, that was hard work.
I think we... really? I think we're going to have to move you to the Sunday race, mate, because you just tend to have a Sunday driving when you come out for Super 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
It
I could
was a
say
throwback
now
to
the races.
DD1, mate. That was a Sunday Cup for you, wasn't it? You
I could
just
say
jumped in
now
a
I'm finished.
DDR full of Toyota Yaris's and scored yourself a free car and sold it.
Yes. Stage 4 turbo, mate.
DD Sport, if you're listening, mate, we miss GT1 quite a lot. So, talk us through it, mate. What happened? What were your thoughts and feels when Luck Goes My Way came out in front of you after that round of pits? Did you sort of know what strategy he was on?
Yeah, I saw him come in, sort of ran that lap 10, so I thought, okay, he's running a 2-stop. So
Yeah.
I thought, I did some quick maths in my head on the fly, and I thought, oh, yeah. So after my second stop, I thought, yeah, he's probably going to be in front of me. So I just played the patient game, just waited for the opportunity, and then went for it.
Yeah. Did you expect to win by this much?
No, definitely not. I had a big moment on lap 25 and nearly cooked it. Coming out of the first turn, she got a bit loose on me, but bit of a Greg Murphy moment on the hill, but that's all right. It's all good.
I think that if that's your biggest worry, you're doing all right. We had a gaggle of cars get caught up in some nonsense behind you. I dare say that the old Mo Man will be dealing with a couple of little incidents. There was a lot of turn 2 3 wide action.
Yeah, there was some interesting ones where the teammates got to each other from Frontier Motorsport. That was different. The approach to turn 2, they're both on the inside of Excalibur.
I thought that was really great that the person who was third in the queue there decided that they were going to get alongside their teammate who was already alongside a car for position. I thought that was very great. Frontier Motorsport, might as well get in there. If one car's going to pass, might as well be both.
Is it Frontier or Tickford? Just trying to make sure which one's right.
Triple Eight did it too. Come on.
Wow. So we've got some more in there for Doremus. So guys, it's looking pretty tight at the moment between Doremus and Ricky Bobby. 28 people still watching, so throw in your driver of the days, please. Help us split this. Don't forget, you can also use this link here, and I've just popped in the comments to vote if you're watching this post-race as well. So we'll announce the live guest driver of the day, and then we'll continue to tally votes because we'll announce the driver of the season at the end.
Ooh.
Which might be pretty cool.
Something big, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah, just something I've been cooking in the background, you know. I thought, well, if we're going to start getting people's votes, we might as well start adding them to a table and start seeing where everyone goes. So a few changes have happened to the website this week, guys. You can head to thrillhousearcade.com and have a bit of a browse around. You'll be able to see the current championship points. The driver of the day is obviously another little aspect. Another really cool part that has been added to the website actually is you can now go and view all the teams and all the drivers in the teams and a little bit of a bio about each one. Some of them have a little bit of added content like a promo video, things like that. So it just sort of shows, you know, just how immersive and involved these guys get with their teams here. I'm currently being ganged up by 2 blacklight guys in the commentary box, but I'm talking their ear off, so I'll hold them on. Go Peter Gandel. Anyway, that's my spiel done. Great racing by everyone tonight.
How's the good goal? Did you have a good goal, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Escapisms?
it was a quiet race. It was a very quiet race.
Yeah, it did spread out quite a lot. We didn't get escapism. We got a ghostism from Tarmac.
Oh,
we got a boy oh boy wowee.
Yeah. Tarmac, that's another tick in the commentary book. Well done, son.
Yeah, he really knows how to get on your good side, doesn't he? So I'm just going to go through here. What have we got? We've got 1, 2 for Doremus, 3 for Doremus, 4 for Doremus, 5. 6 for Doremus.
Well done, Doremus. Good work, mate.
He had the car pace.
I think that was probably his best, one of his best drives he's had with Thrillhouse. He was very patient when it came to passing What Goes My Way. You could tell that he was he had seen that car wiggle out of some of the slower corners. He really had worn tyres, so he just waited for his moment. And he
want to give
a
give a little shout out to Lucky as well, because he is clean as a whistle to race against.
Yeah,
he is.
It was a great race from Lucky. He had the same problem that Terry had in the Group A race. He just ran out of rubber at the end and couldn't keep up with Doremus's car that was on the even strategy. Doremus's car had grip all over the place, and you can see it in the last couple of laps where Lucky's car was sliding and carrying on.
The tighter apex, it was just, he was all over him like a bad rash. So yeah, look,
Ghost, there's Grim Death.
massive condolences. Sorry, you go, mate.
Grim Death would like to let you know that the solo car came third in Soda Wars too, mate. Just so you know.
Oh, great work. That it topped up for my night now. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I'm really happy.
I just want to give a shout out. I know Darkside Marcus put in a lot of effort to get here tonight, and do not make the grid and have connection issues. Sorry if the call was a little flat tonight, guys. Obviously, a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and one of your mates travels to come race and doesn't make the grid. It's just, it really sucks. But we have to. The show must go on for the guys watching and everybody on the grid as well. So, just behind the scenes, having a chat with Darkside is obviously it's not a fun moment, but great sportsmanship, great attitude by the guy. So thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it's good on you, mate. We'll bounce back for round 3, buddy. Don't worry.
That win's dedicated to him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. He's in the process of moving house at the moment, so he did travel all the way to an empty house to race tonight. So just the image of that alone, just that's dedication at Thrillhouse. For the love of pretend race cars, it's really awesome. All right, so looks like I'm just add up Ricky Bobby's again. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sending a lot of Doremus.
4. Doremus has taken it out in the Twitch live chat.
Well done, Doremus.
I don't see that changing. We'll check with the ones that have come in through the web form as well, and we'll double check that. Thank you, Clint, for nominating Alien before the race had even started. Yeah, absolute crack up, homie. I love you, mate.
It wouldn't be a Thrillhouse stream without Clint voting for the Dent Brothers car.
No, he's good. He's good. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, wow. Big thanks to everyone who tuned in and watched the race tonight. Good work tonight, good doctor with Soda Wars. And
thanks, mate.
Big thanks to SSL Death as well for running that room. He's really stepped up as a fantastic race director lately, and just always puts his hand up to help out. Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Good work, mate.
Thanks for dropping into the room there, Ghost, and thanks for the absolutely dominating race performance as well. Another race that proves that you're racing in a series that you shouldn't be in. So you might be Paul Dunbarrell's co-driver for the next Enduro series if the bikes don't actually pick them up again.
Yeah, I'll watch my fuel gauge as well.
Yeah, I know that. The both of you watch your fuel gauge. Yeah, I know. You both pull your hair out watching your co-drivers. So well, we got the Gold Coast 600 coming up.
Yes, we do on the weekend. So it could be the last Gold Coast 600 in its current format too.
Yeah, did hear that.
There's big talk that they're going to do it to one 500k race, which spells one word for me: carnage.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It really does. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Next year's calendar looks quite interesting for the supercars. I actually really like it, and like all the changes that have been done. A night race in Perth makes so much sense to me with obviously the cabin heat of the cars. To have a cooler race, when you got ambient temperature around about 35 degrees, 40 degrees.
Well, that and it's a low grip surface already, so maybe the lower temperatures will give them a bit more grip as well. Yeah,
so I think that's win-win across the board. I think the Sandown 500 wrapping up the Enduro Series is a smart move as well, making that an Enduro Series, handing over the trophy, having it during a warmer time in Melbourne as well. If you haven't been to Melbourne before, or you don't know much about us here, our weather is
interesting.
It's interesting. It's definitely when people say, how about that weather in Melbourne, like, that's a pretty decent conversation starter, actually. That's not dry at all, because there's something weird to talk about the weather. Like, yeah, how about that weather, actually? It was raining before, and now I'm getting sunburned.
If you ever want to test yourself, go down to Phillip Island at around June, July.
Yeah, it's a bit of a roll of dice there at Phillip Island. Beautiful place, but you don't really know what you're going to get.
We've already got reports coming in. Filthy's dobbed himself in for screwing up Dadson's qualifying. Apparently ran out of fuel in front of him on the track and didn't get out of the way in time. Oh. Some great sportsmanship there.
That's top sportsmanship.
That's great sportsmanship. Dob yourself in for something no one saw. Well done.
Yeah, that's actually
he's a beauty.
No, it's great to see. It's great to see that.
Any real life race teams, mate. You keep doing that, no race team's going to pick you up.
It's good to see.
Very, very much appreciated in Thrillhouse.
Oh, very good.
Don't forget, viewers, Sunday, Group B's turn to go around the Red Bull Ring. So, as we know with Group B, it's sure to be plenty of excitement with that one.
Yeah, 100%. We've got a...
Jesus, sound motivated there, good doctor.
I'm concerned about that race for me. I think it's going to be an interesting one.
So, it's actually going to be a great little race. So if anyone's watching right now who isn't a Thrillhouse member but has been following the FIA, this is going to be the first run of Kaiser 222. Kieran, who just represented Australia at the FIA Nationals. So he's going to start from the back of the grid, replacing TNR Felo, who unfortunately has bowed out of the championship. So it'll be interesting just to see where someone of that caliber performs against these guys from the back of the grid. You've got the likes of Berserker, who's a Group A driver as well, starting from the back of the grid. You've got Charm from Frontier Motorsport, who's no slouch, captain. There's always an electric race when the captain's involved. You've got Dan, you've got Pruski, the good mod. And then you've got the two Devil Motorsports cars, Disasterly and Rex. We've got the good doctor here, who's quietly nervous as well. Got team principal Ben Dowden in the Alpha Racing team, D in CP Racing, Bradley in Redline Racing, and NASCAR. So the two CP cars I expect to be right up there. They're going to qualify really well. So if it's anything to go by with Doremus tonight, these guys are going to be well on the hammer.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Can't wait to call that one.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Well, Ghost, since we've got you here, we might as well utilise you for some ghostisms, and maybe you could wrap us all up for the evening.
Well, I can do that, no problem at all. So, big thank you to all our viewers. You guys are awesome. Thank you to the guys in chat. Superstars as always. Big thank you to SSL Death, aka Grim Death, for the hosting of Soda Wars. Great job, mate. Big thanks to Mikey and the good doctor for the stream tonight and also hosting the room. I thought it went off pretty well. The safety car was a treat. That was very exciting. Be sure to tune in on Sunday at, I believe we go live at 7:20 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That is Australian Eastern Daylight Time. For Group B, Round 2, around the beautiful Red Bull Ring. Other than that, be sure to check out our website as well as www.throughhousearcade.com for all your Thrillhouse news and needs. And other than that, this is Thrillhouse signing off for now. And as always, you've been watching Thrillhouse.